पर्सनली आपका कोई स्टूडेंट या फिर किसी के साथ ऐसा हुआ हेल्थ से रिलेटेड जो आपने आइडेंटिफाई किया और वैसा कुछ केस स्टडी ऐसा आइडेंट?
Okay, so there are many cases like this.
हुँ,
So people will misunderstand this. Okay, we are not alternate for doctors. I want to tell you that doctors can only do what doctors can do it, and all the respect to them. Nothing against them. I'm not claiming that I have a treatment, I have a cure for all the health challenge. But
मैजिक पिल
if
नहीं,
if
हाँ।
yeah, if your brain can play the role for you to help yourself in healing, why not?
हुँ,
That's the focus right
ऐसे
now.
किसी के लिए काम
See,
किया है?
I'll tell you one basic example would be that why people have migraine.
हुँ,
So I came across this student of mine, and this student had episodic migraine. And migraine nowadays is pretty common. It's a pain which you can't bear, and normally the symptoms you know it more than I could actually explain you about it. So that you don't want to go out, you don't like sunlight, you don't like noises, you don't like people. So this is how it is happening. So this lady started developing this migraine as a impact, and she started noticing that the migraine attacks usually happens when she has to decide to go out, even if it is as simple as going out for a walk in her own community. So no going to social gatherings, no going to the walking outside, at home. So much so that the husband felt like, okay, there's something wrong, I need psychiatric to really help. But when I was sitting and analyzing the handwriting, I met her. I have no background about it. I see in the handwriting, I identify some of the levels of frustration, things like that. And this lady opens up and say that she's not able to conceive it. And because she's not able to conceive it, she always gets questioned by people about where is the family, when are you not, things like that and things like that. So can you see that how she started causing diseases to her own self so that she does not have to go out? And all this while we were treating migraine.
हुँ।
All this while we have been treating migraine. This is not just one case. People cause health challenges because they're not able to really, handle the scenarios or situations life.
सीधी वो मुझे वही एग्ज़ाम्पल याद आ रहा आपने वो कई बार हम वॉल्स क्रिएट कर लेते हैं ना, आप बोलते हैं ना लोग यूजुअली वो वॉल्स पे फ़ोकस करते हैं। ऐसा कुछ आपने एग्ज़ाम्पल दिया था बहुत अच्छा था, वो क्या था?
डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म.
डिफेंस
हाँ जी.
मैकेनिज़्म हम डिफेंस क्रिएट कर लेते हैं
जी.
अपने आस-पास और वो डिफेंस मैकेनिज़्म तोड़ना ज़रूरी है बिकॉज़ तभी हम रूट कॉज़ तक पहुँच पाएँगे कि प्रॉब्लम मेन है क्या? ये बहुत मुझे इंटरेस्टिंग लगा। ऐसा कुछ और एग्ज़ाम्पल्स हैं, नॉट मेबी फॉर हेल्थ बट एन अदर थिंग्स मे बी लाइफ़ में।
हेल्थ के ऊपर ही बात करते हैं बिकॉज
हाँ,
सी मेनी ऑफ अस you'll be surprised. See, some of the times your body sees health challenges way later, but first thing happens on the mind level first. So don't be surprised if I am able to see certain patterns right away, even before it happens to you. I have seen many cases like this where there was a doctor who is writing graphotherapy on a regular basis, and I see some variations in his handwriting, and I can find out that his vibrations are way different than how it used to be when he started writing graphotherapy. Because when you write graphotherapy, we are closely checking on you, we're checking on your every single page you're writing and things like that. So the way I saw certain vibrations in the handwriting, we were able to identify that not the regular ones, it's something different. So I don't panic people. I don't hold on their collar and saying that okay, there's something wrong, you should do something. So my only question to the doctor, who was about 58 years old that time, was, when was the last time you got your health checkup done? And I said, Imran, this is long time due. So when do you get it done? It's been long that you have not gotten done. So he went to the doctor, gets his medical checkup done, and they identify there's a blockages in his heart.
ओके,
And the doctors say that normally people come to us after they experience an attack or a mild attack or a thing like that, and they come in the state of emergency. So now that you identify that, you have a liberty of choosing when you want to get operated. You have a liberty of choosing what type of treatment you need because it happened before it happened. Right? So can you see that I have one message for all of you? I'm not claiming to have treatments for a problem. I'm not claiming to predict problems before it happens. I teach people how to handle health, not out of fear, okay, not out of guilt. Many of us handle health challenges out of these two things. What is the fear? My mom has diabetic, so I should not get diabetic, okay? I have a history of people who have heart related issues in my family. Genetically, it will happen. So you're operating with fear. Second thing is you're operating with guilt. Zishan bhai, bahut khaya bahar ka, I smoked, I did all the abusing of my body, I did it. Now I want to work on being right. So I'm operating with guilt. Now, my invitation for all of you is that let's not operate with guilt, let's not operate with fear, let's operate from the sense of responsibility. So I'm just watching, taking care of myself. So I'm making sure that I do what is required to be done on the mind level, on the body level. So I don't only do a physical diet, but also do an emotional diet and works on it.
अगर आपको ये बातें काम की लगी होगी तो डू चेक आउट द फुल पॉडकास्ट यार, जाके देखो, डिटेल में चीज़ों को समझो, तब ज़्यादा अच्छे से समझ में आएगा, ज़्यादा अच्छे से आप अपनी ज़िंदगी में चीज़ें अप्लाई कर पाओगे। थैंक्स सो मच एंड सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल।